Whether you're using outdated, confusing scoring software or still running events with pen and paper, this is for you. We built Live Tourney to make running golf events dead simple. In this quick demo, I'm going to walk you through how to set up a tournament, add players, print scorecards, and do live scoring all in under 5 minutes. Let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and click Single Tournament on the left. We'll name our tournament Pacific Dunes Shootout. We'll give it the date and time. Let's say it's going to be July 5th at 2 o'clock. We'll select the default tees most players are going to play from, and we'll select 9 holes or 18 holes. Then we'll say this is going to be a 2-player scramble. We have a whole bunch of different game types, so we should support everything you need. And we'll choose to offer skins for this event. So we'll select gross and net skins, and this will all be done for you. Later on, we can opt players out if they're not going to participate. We'll leave the handicap allowance as default, but you can change that to however you'd like. And then we'll move on to step 2, which is just adding in the player details. For player details, you have 2 options. You can either set up a registration page where players can sign up with their email, their name, their handicap ID, and even pay for the event. You can also ask questions like walking or riding. But for this event, let's go ahead and add players ourselves. So we can either search our roster, we can manually add people with just their name and an index, we can search the WHS, or we can add from our clubs. However, since I was provided a spreadsheet, I can also just import that spreadsheet directly in here and add all the players to the event. So now I have my players, I have names and indexes. I'll hit import data, and now we have 72 players in this event, so 36 teams of 2, and I can drag and drop these however I want to make sure that the teams look correct. Assuming this all looks good, I'll go to the last step, which is just making the pairings. So when I hit next, I have options on how to make pairings, whether we want to do a shotgun start or tee times. Let's say we'll do a shotgun start, and I can just select the groups I want paired together and hit add group. However, I can also just auto assign these if I have them already in the order I want. And let's say I want 2 groups on hole 2 and 2 groups on hole 4. Once I hit auto assign, it'll make the pairings accordingly with 2 groups on hole 2 and 2 groups on hole 4. And again, these are drag and drop as well. Once these all look good, I can hit confirm, and that's the end of event setup. Once we go back to the dashboard, our event is now ready, and we can click this 3-dot menu to make any changes we need to the event. So changing the name of the event, changing the date, changing the format, editing teams, editing tees, opting people in and out of skins. But what we'll do here is go to print scorecards and reports, and this is where we can now modify the scorecard. So this is our default scorecard. All of this is customizable. You can change every little bit of it, make it look however you want. I have a template I've already built out for this event. And so what the players will get when they show up is they can scan their QR code that they have on their scorecard and take them right into the live leaderboard. So on my phone, I can click scorecard and enter my scorecard code, which is 7608. Now I can easily enter scores for everybody in my group. I'll add a couple holes for the score. It'll default to par, and we can easily go to the next hole, which will save it to the leaderboard. So as scores start to come in, all the players will automatically have live updates to the scores, how they're doing, and where they stand in the tournament. I'm going to go ahead and simulate scores for the entire event. So we have 18 holes worth of scores for every team. And now we have a full leaderboard based on all the scores and handicaps that have come in. And we can see gross scores versus net scores, as well as see a live look at the skins for the event. So there were no gross skins for the event, but there were 2 net albatrosses by the same team. And so you can see hole by hole what tied, as well as what won skins. We also have a leaderboard tailored to TVs that you can put up in the bar or the clubhouse. So I'll show you how to access that. It's the same URL that the players use to access the tournament, but putting /TV at the end. So if I put /TV, it'll open up a custom scrollable leaderboard. You can put your own backgrounds in there. It'll scroll up and down throughout the leaderboard depending on the speed that you want. But it makes it really easy to put something up that players can follow along after they finish their round. And that's it. Super simple to set up, easy for players, fast, and built for real-world events. We have over 100 courses that have made the switch to Live Tourney already to run their events more smoothly, and we'd love to help you do the same. You can start your free trial anytime or book a quick demo with us, tailored exactly to your course's needs at www.livetourney.com.